Hi friends, good morning and welcome to Math Monday. So we just had The Grinch read us How the Grinch Stole Christmas Today by Dr. Seuss. So I hope you guys enjoyed that book. I hope you had fun. And what we're going to do today for Math Monday is we're actually going to be sequencing that story. So remember, sequencing is when you tell something in order. So we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Those are the words that we're going to be using today as we put our story in order. And I also went ahead and cut these pictures out. Now, these pictures you guys have in a worksheet that is labeled for today. Yours are black and white. I went ahead and colored mine with markers and crayons. If you want to do that now, if you want to pause the video and color yours, you can do that. And then press play. So we have 6 pictures all together, and I'm going to take us down here all the way down. So all of our pictures are out of order right now, and what we need to do is we need to put our pictures in order by sequencing them. So we have the Grinch with an awful idea, a wonderfully awful idea. We have the Grinch going down the fireplace and taking presents. We have the Grinch going up Mount Crumpet with the presents. I think he was trying to dump those. We have the Grinch's heart growing 3 sizes that day, and you can tell because he has 1, 2, 3 hearts on him. Then we have the Grinch eating the dinner, and we have the Grinch putting Max's reindeer thing on. He was trying to make Max pretend to be Rudolph, I think. So what picture out of all these 6, which picture came first? What was our first part of our story on our sequence? If you guessed the Grinch with an awfully wonderful idea, you are right. This came first. So, and actually he's already in the first spot, so we're going to leave him here. So let's look at these pictures, the rest. So we already have he's first. So which one came next? Which one is second in our story? If you guessed him dressing up as Santa and dressing Max up as Rudolph, you are right. Remember, he had a wonderfully awful idea. He hated Christmas. So he got a wonderfully awful idea. He was going to dress up as Santa, and he was going to dress Max up as his reindeer, and he was going to go steal the presents. So that came second. So we have first, second. Now let's look at the rest of our pictures. I'll move these down here so they're a little bit easier to tell. Which one came third? He had an awfully wonderful idea. Then he dressed up as Santa and dressed Max up as his reindeer. What came next? What's third? If you guessed him stealing the presents, you were right. He waited till all the Who's went to sleep, and he climbed down the chimney and he stole the presents. So that came third. So we have first, second, third. Which one came fourth? If you guessed him taking all the presents and everything up to Mount Crumpet, you are right. After he stole the presents, he put them all in his wagon, and he took them up to Mount Crumpet. Let's move these over. So we have first, second, third, fourth. Now we need the fifth one. What happened? If you guessed his heart grew 3 sizes, you're right. He was about to dump all the presents, and he heard the Who's singing in Whoville, and his heart grew 3 sizes that day because he realized Christmas was more than just presents. It was being together with the ones you love. So that came fifth. And we're also working on positional words. So we're putting the pictures in sequence next to one another. That's a positional word, next to. Okay. And the last one, the 6th one, he spent Christmas Day eating with the Who's in Whoville. He got invited to eat with the Who's in Whoville. And look at the Grinch's face. Well, it's kind of hard to tell because he's smiling in this because he's happy he has an awful idea. But in the beginning of the story, the Grinch did a lot of frowning. He did a lot of frowning, didn't he? Let me move this over a little bit. He wasn't very happy. He did a lot of frowning. He was usually angry, grumpy, frustrated. Those are all harder feelings when you're angry and you're grumpy and you're frustrated. But then towards the end of the story, when he realized that Christmas was more than just gifts and presents, it was spending time with loved ones, he became very happy. He had a big smile on his face, and I think he smiled through the rest of the story, even at the end. So he had some good feelings, some positive feelings. So we just did sequencing, we did positional words, and we also touched on feelings a little bit. So what I would like for you guys to do now is to get your pictures. You don't have to color them if you don't want to, but cut them out and then put them in their positional word or their positional order, and then take a picture and send it to us. I hope you guys have a great Monday. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.